Hi and welcome to the second part of the video about the flags of GeoGuessr. If you haven't checked out part 1, you should definitely watch this before this one, because there you will find out why I'm doing this, what I'm actually doing, how I'm doing it, and all the other questions. And also why I'm starting today with Finland and not with whatever the first country was. Afghanistan. Okay. Wait, it was not Afghanistan. But yeah. Maybe Andorra. So I promised to you that I would talk also a bit about this ISO list, and this ISO list is in some ways really brilliant. First of all, the ISO is the International Organization for Standardization, so they bring out all the lists you can use for anything, all the industrial standards. And what they also have here is they give every country a 2-letter code and a 3-letter code. The 2-letter code normally is also the top-level domain. And what I really loved about this is some of the features that are not really seeable if you just use this. What they did is that they created some space in their database that you could assign your own country codes to. So let's say you want to set up your own database about countries, but you have some countries that are not internationally recognized, but you still want to deal with them in some way. They actually attribute to that. So you could assign these countries, for example, a letter starting with X, and you could be always sure that even if like new countries start to exist, these letters would not be replaced. So you don't have to change your database after the ISO added some countries. So that is really cool. I really like this design element of this database, and now we will actually start to get into the video of today. I will just play again a normal country streak, but I won't be playing it. I will just check if all these flags exist on this map. So the first one is Finland. Yes, it exists. And also a reminder to the first video, if you are wondering what is with these islands, if Åland has its own flag, yeah, you can check out the first part as well. So the next one is Fiji. Let's see, here it is. Yes, it's there on the map. Nice one. Let's see if this, these should be the Falkland Islands. I will just quickly check if it's correct. Yeah, the Falkland Islands, in Spanish also Malvinas. And I'm pretty sure they're actually on the map. So let's just check this. Yes, they're here, and they're just called the Falkland Islands on Google Maps, also calls the Spanish name, which I won't try to pronounce here right now. This should be the Federal States of Micronesia, the Federal or the Federated States. The Federated States of Micronesia. Yes, and you can click them. And again, here the question is like, what belongs to it? Yeah, so they try to include at least some of these small islands, but not all of them. So yeah, just with all the Caribbean islands we have seen so far, with all the Pacific islands we have seen so far, just like that it is here. This should be Faroe. And I suspect that Faroe is the same deal as Ireland. That, yeah, they're on the map. They have the flag on the database, but on the country streak map, if you click Faroe Islands, it will tell you it's Denmark, and same with Greenland. So probably later on we will have the Greenland flag, but it will be the same deal. Yeah, just France. Nice and easy. This is Gabon. It is here, yes. The gray. It's actually interesting that it's GB, like Great Britain and not UK. Because I mean, obviously, yeah, but even here. So there is also a change between the 2-letter ISO code and the top level domain, because I think it's co.uk, the top level domain. This is Grenada, I think. Yes, it's Grenada, and it's there on the map. Georgia. At the January 6th insurrection in the US, I've actually seen somebody coming to the Capitol with a Georgia flag. And I'm thinking that they just like Googled, I want to buy a Georgia flag, and they thought it's the state of Georgia. So, yeah. I mean, it could have been just a Photoshop. I don't know. But, yeah, it was kind of funny. Let's see about... What is this? GF. French Guiana. Okay. Wow, it looks like a rebel organization. Let's see if it actually is French Guiana. Yeah, they have their own flag as well. So, okay. But I'm pretty certain. Let's just click it. Yeah, it's the same deal as with Åland Islands, with Faroe Islands, with Greenland. French Guiana is just France. But I love that they have, like, not the French flag, which is on the ISO list here. But they have this weird rebel-looking like flag with the red star in their own database. So, nice addition. Unfortunately, not on the map. Guernsey. Yes, it's there. Oh, and they also have this second island here, which only half of it belongs to Guernsey, according to the GeoGuessr map. This is Ghana. This should be Gibraltar. Yes, it works. This is Greenland. And we have already seen what happens when you click on Greenland. Just do it again. Just showing you the complete picture, but it's not there. The Gambia. Funny story about the Gambia, that it's called the Gambia, not just Gambia. The story I heard when I actually visited Gambia was that the name was so similar to Zambia that, like, when they became independent, the post was not delivered to them. So let's say the British government wanted to say, like, hey, you're old colony, but we want to help to set up your school system. And that mail got delivered to Zambia. And so they changed it to the Gambia to make sure, like, it is always clear. Because apparently a lot of the postmen who were sorting the mail where it should go, I didn't know that the country, the Gambia, existed. So yeah, that's the nice little story I heard about the article in front of the name of the country. Guinea. It looks like a nice flag, GP. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, it's Guadeloupe. Okay, this is the emblem of the region Guadeloupe. And Guadeloupe, it's in the Caribbean. So let's see. Sorry for that zoom. Was a bit much. Guadeloupe. Here it is. Yeah, it's also French. And also Martinique, which probably will come around later again. Equatorial Guinea. Yes, it's there. The interesting thing is that their capital lies on that small islet. So you would think that normally this should be the main part of the country, but actually the capital sits on that island. Greece. There should be no surprises here. Yes, everything's there. Okay, I'm not sure about this one. Oh, these are the soft... Okay, I have to laugh how they butchered that emblem, that coat of arms. Yeah. As I mean, yeah, with some fantasy you could see it in it, but yeah. I mean, it's tough to put it with just, as I said, 21 times 15 pixels. South Georgia, it's here, yes, works as intended. Guatemala. Here it is. This should be Guam. Yes, and its own, it has its own flag. Should be Guinea-Bissau. Is it? Yes, it is. Guyana. Yes, works as intended. Hong Kong. Pretty certain that Hong Kong is not on this map. It's nice that they included it, yeah, but it's just China. Yeah, it's not there. I mean, there's some parts where they didn't bother to include the polygon, but there's no Hong Kong here on this map. And we can all speculate why this is. Okay. Let's see. I will have to check the map to find these these small islands. Okay, and next to the French Antarctic region. So maybe we're lucky to find at least these, and then from there on we should be able, yes, here they are. Yes, and they have, oh, and that's nice. Because I mean, Heard Islands and McDonald Islands is a pretty long name. They just made it HIMI. HIMI, yes, nice. Honduras. Croatia. .hr is actually like one of these abbreviations for countries that not everybody knows. So if you, for example, see it on a car, or you see a top-level domain, you see HR, you know now it's Croatia, because HR is the beginning of the Croatian word for Croatia, which I won't try to pronounce here. Haiti, Hungary, Indonesia. I will try actually to make a video about an Indonesia fake. And I don't know if you can guess the country which I will take for that. And there are actually two ways to do it. One is the bad way to fake it, and the one is the good way to fake it, which is almost undoable in a real game of Battle Royale countries. But I will try to record something on that. And I will probably link it here as soon as I have done it. So Ireland, it's one of these countries that you can badly fake. So if you want to do that, you could always click Ivory Coast first, which has the same flag, just turned around. And then you could go on to click Ireland. Israel. The Isle of Man. Yes. It's actually interesting that, like, France's overseas territories, Denmark's, Finland's overseas, or not overseas territories, but like other territories are included as their countries, but Isle of Man, Guernsey, Jersey are all their own countries. And I'm not sure about the actual reasons behind that. Yeah. India. No. Don't know that one. It's a nice flag. British Indian Ocean Territories. Oh, this has to be like... it has a Portuguese name of it. Chagos Archipelago and Diego Garcia, yes. Pretty sure I can find them. Yeah, they're here. Yeah, so what I was just... Okay, they even just called the Chagos Archipelago. And are they including anything else? No, not really. So is all of this Diego Garcia? Yeah, apparently it is. Yeah. Iraq. Iran. Nice. Finally, two countries that are neighboring each other next after each other. Iceland. So that I don't have to scroll around. Iceland. Yes, that is. Italy. This should be Jersey. Yes, there it is. It's clickable. Jamaica. Here we go. Jordan. That has official coverage. Will be there. Yes, nice. Japan. Maybe no surprises here. Actually, with these islands, I think they're disputed internationally. At least part of them. Like all these islands between Russia and Japan. And the nice thing is, like, at least these two, they're not part of any country here on GeoGuessr. So you have the Russian islands up to here, and then you have the Japanese island up here. But these two large islands here, they're not part of any country according to the country street map of GeoGuessr, which is obviously not the last authority you should ever ask if you want to find out to what country a certain region belongs to. I was just clicking Kenya, now Kyrgyzstan, or Kyrgyz Republic, Cambodia, with the Angkor Wat on the flag, Kiribati. There it is. It's nice. It has, wait, London, Paris, Poland, and Banana. These are the most amazing town names next to each other I've ever seen. Wow, that's so beautiful. Okay, amazing. Okay, Comoros. Played a brilliant Africa Cups of Nations last year. Yeah, this year even. And they're here on the map. St. Kitts and Nevis. Here we go. As you would expect, two islands. North Korea, or the People's Republic of Korea. Yes, it's there. Obviously, very limited coverage. Korea's right next to each other, South Korea. Kuwait. Let's see. Not sure about this one either. Cayman Islands. Okay, so if you want to park your taxis, you should go there. Bahamas, yeah, they are. Yes, they're clickable. Also, these smaller islands here, at least partially included. So again, it's a big surprise that like the British overseas territories are all included, but the French and the Danish are not. Or they're like included as part of their main country. So it probably has something to do with like their legal status. But I'm not sure about that. Kazakhstan is in here. This is Laos. Lebanon. St. Lucia. Yes. Liechtenstein. Back in the days, Liechtenstein and Haiti had actually the same flag, and then nobody noticed it until they both showed up probably at like the United Nations or something like that and realized, oh, we have the same flag. So Haiti added their coat of arms. And Liechtenstein actually has like a small crown on it. Yeah. So now both of these flags actually are different. Sri Lanka. I think .lk is also one of these top level domains you might see in a game of GeoGuessr, but you're not recognizing immediately. So now you know it's Sri Lanka. Liberia. So really nice flag. Lesotho. Obviously really inspired by the American flag. Lithuania. And hopefully next up, Latvia. No, Luxembourg comes first, okay. Luxembourg, yes. And here we have Latvia, okay. I was hoping to have Latvia next because it's also next to Lithuania. And Libya with the new flag, no longer all green. Morocco. Okay, and yeah, as I was expecting, the Western Sahara, which is an internationally disputed territory, Morocco claims it for them. There are people in Western Sahara that want to be independent, and you just can't click on it as a country that won't recognize it as part of any country. And yeah, I'm guessing I will end it here for today. Yeah, we are already through probably half of it. And I will be hoping that I can finish this series with the next video. And I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe you've learned something you didn't know already. And yeah, stay tuned. See you next time. Thank you.